Good morning and welcome to Herb Oracle Podcast, botanical divination with herbs, essences, flowers, and trees with your host, Herbal Marie. Let's start the day off pulling some oracle cards and getting a few messages. We can shoot the shiitake in a spiritual way-ish. And if you follow me on Instagram, I'll post a pic of the cards at Herb Oracle. Thanks so much for joining me. Here we go. Tarot Tuesday, Tarot. Welcome to Ho. We're going to pull some tarot cards today. If my throat's cool, are you cool, throat? I just hacked like an old man, like out of nowhere. So yeah, still coughing up some junk, but I'm good. I'm good for it to be here. I already did a Daniel Scranton narration and did a chapter in A Course in Miracles. I'm just like chipping away at that audiobook. Like, it's like, Sade, if you can just do one chapter a day, maybe maybe we will start to progress on that. It's an incredible book, you guys. Like, totally shredding reality, but yet redelivering my perspective in a different way. So anyways, it's good. I highly recommend it. Now, today we're going to do a tarot spread by someone you may have heard of before. It is the Feel Better and Be Well tarot spread by someone called Herb Oracle. I don't know if you've ever heard of her. But anyways, yeah, I made this spread last week for tarot spread layout. I just sort of felt like I was scrolling through looking for spreads. And by the way, if you ever see a really, really, really good tarot spread on Instagram and you want to mention me in the comments, I'll come check it out, because I've got quite a few hoarded on tarot spread layout on my Instagram tarot spread layout. And I thought I really wanted to add one. I only ever made one other one myself, and I thought I'll do another one. And so it kind of goes along with, of course, how I've been feeling. And I want to feel better and be well. Now, feel better and be well is the tagline for the podcast Herbal Marie that I host, right? So you can feel better and be well or something. I don't know. I said it a couple years ago, and it's just been the tagline since. But yeah, that's what we have to do. That's all we can do sometimes. Like, just feel a little bit better, a little bit better, a little bit better. And yeah, eventually, hopefully, immediately, instantly be well. But if it's not instantaneous, just feel a little bit better. Feel a little bit better. Feel better and be well. So on the bottom of this picture, it says, when you've lost your zest, feel zapped, and desperately want to feel better and be well. So yeah, you've lost your zest, you feel zapped. It's like, could I please, for fuck's sake, desperately could I just feel better and be well? Like, enough of this already. So whether that's physical, emotional, energetic, like, could I just feel better and be well? So it's a 3-card pull if you want to grab your decks. I wrote tarot spread. It is tarot. It is our tarot day, Tarot Tuesday Tarot. But if all you had is oracle cards, or if you're just drawn to a certain deck, go with what you're drawn towards. Absolutely. And it's just 3 cards. And this might be a fun one too, to test it out with a couple different decks. 1, 2, 3, left to right. What can I be excited about? What can I be excited about? Give your cards an opportunity to give you an idea, a notion, a feeling, a thought, something that you could be excited about. Now, honestly, you could be excited about anything. You literally could get interested and excited about anything. And half the time, that's half our problem. Do the math on that. Half the time, it's half our problem, that we just don't have anything going on that we're interested in, we're excited about, we're passionate about. It's like, okay, what can I be excited about? You know, I've lost my zest, which basically means I'm not interested in life anymore. I have no energy. I feel zapped because I don't have anything to put my energy in or get energy flowing. Ooh, that's it. Get energy flowing. So the first question is, what can I be excited about? What can I be excited about? Now, we're going to be using the Herb Crafters Tarot like we have, I think, all of 2020. I mean, maybe that's just the deck that I use here. And our second question should be very interesting because I'm going to be using an herbal deck. And the second question is, how can I feel more vitality in my body? So we might get a specific herb to connect with, to have, to put in our bodies to connect. So that might be interesting. But it's like, how can I feel more vitality in my body? Now, of course, to me, it's like, well, if I get excited about something, if I can focus my attention on what something to be excited about, I think I will just have more vitality. It's just going to be like a natural cause and effect. But that's the question I came up with. How can I feel more vitality in my body? And then the third question, what can sustain me in a better feeling place? So it's almost kind of like, what do I need like long term to feel better, or help me just stay more positive? Like without cards, St. John's wort is like clearing his throat real loud. Like it's time to start taking your St. John's wort. Like sustain yourself in a better feeling place. Do something that it's like, okay, I'm not just going to do something to feel better for a second. Like I want to feel better always, right? Or like for the whole week or for the whole month or for the whole winter. Like what can sustain me in a better feeling place? So it's like, I can even see like if you're using a deck and like you get maybe like, I don't know, like maybe there's an energy, an ascended master, like something to keep connecting with, right? The Holy Spirit is also clearing his throat right now. Like you could do something every day. Maybe it's like a nudge to meditate every day. Anyways, these are the questions. It's what I came up with. We're going to feel better and be well either way. But we'll see what the Herb Crafter Tarot wants to bring in. Yeah, when you've lost your zest, feel zapped, and desperately want to feel better and be well. First question, what can I be excited about? What can I be excited about? Second question, how can I feel more vitality in my body? And third question, what can sustain me in a better feeling place? This affirmation minute is brought to you by our herb of the week, fennel, and I'm so glad we're saying these together. I cultivate strength in myself and others. I am strong and confident. I relax and find my courage. There is nothing that cannot be handled. I trust my process. I celebrate my progress. I enjoy flexibility in every aspect of my life. I cultivate strength in myself and others. I am strong and confident. I relax and find my courage. There is nothing that cannot be handled. I trust my process. I celebrate my progress. I enjoy flexibility in every aspect of my life. And so it is. All right, thanks, Fennel. So what can I be excited about? What can I be excited about? That sucks when life starts looking bleak. You know, life starts looking bleak. I forgot to turn my heat off. Life starts looking bleak. And it's like, what do I even have to look forward to? Like, what's even the point of life? What's there to be excited about? Everything sucks. Everything sucks to the point that I lost my zest. I feel zapped. I'm sick. I'm stuck in bed. Like, I desperately want to feel better and be well, but what the fuck is there to even be excited about? Oh, all this bullshit that I manifested? I mean, I guess you could be excited about it. Like, if you're one of those twisted souls that likes to watch horror films. I mean, that's what I mean. You could literally get excited about your stupid life. You literally could be like, I have like manifested the most ridiculous situations. Like, I'm just excited to see what happens. Like, start watching your life like a really weird film or a TV show that you don't know what's going to happen. Like, you do have the ability to get excited about anything. You could get excited about cleaning. You could get excited about just going outside. You could get excited about anything, truly. But I always find for myself, it's like a new project, or like right now I'm getting excited about finishing projects and then starting new ones, you know. You could get excited about changing your diet. You could get excited about eating the same old things. I mean, you could be excited about anything. And that's what we're going to ask our decks right now. What can I be excited about? And we'll just see what is said. I don't know why I just am like thinking of all the ridiculous things that like our decks might tell us about. Like, if you're using a traditional tarot deck and you get like the 3 of Wands or 3 of Swords or something, or 10 of Swords, like that, I hope it gives you a laugh. Yeah, you could get excited about having more humor in your life. You could get excited about maybe the possibility of things that are greater than you could even imagine entering your life. You know, you could get excited about lots of things. So let's ask our deck right now. What can I be excited about? Maybe your deck will give you a heads up of something that's on its way to you. What can I be excited about? All right, focusing in here. And of course, ask yourself this too. Maybe you have an idea in your head. Okay, my eyes have been closed because I didn't want to cheat. I have one card in my hand that came up out of the deck. What can I be excited about? 6 of Water, Borage. I can always get excited about borage. Absolutely. Now, borage for me will be a long way off physically, you know, because it's the end of November and it won't grow again until next year. You know, it might hang on, the foliage might hang on, but the flowers, I will have to wait till next year. Like, that probably would be fun, like, if I had a bigger freezer. Like, my freezer is so tiny, like, it's so full and there's no room for another thing. But, like, just make some, like, ice cubes in the summer with fennel flowers in it. And then, like, just be like, I'm going to use the sun's winter solstice or something. You know what I mean? Like, just to have a little bit of summer in the middle of winter, or, you know, for a celebration or something. But I don't have that space, but that is a great idea because it's really cute to put these flowers in your drinks. This is a table set by the sea. We'll look in the book for sure. But like, there's glasses of champagne or something with borage, flowers floating. There's an arrangement of all types of flowers, which to me looks like yarrow and chicory and something like that. And it's kind of like a lace tablecloth. And then there's a goddess lady holding up a bowl of water. All right, so let's see what it says in the book. Like, well, all right, like I could get excited about borage, but what else does this card want to tell me? What can I be excited about? The Six of Water. Now, the sixes are all about bounty, community, and magic. So this is a community card because, yeah, there's 3 glasses on this table that I can see. And borage says, what can you be excited about? Celebrating milestones, old and new. Borage says, celebrate milestones, old and new. You could get excited to celebrate. Well, what should I celebrate? Something, anything. Something you accomplished. Fennel in the Four of Wands yesterday with the little fairies said, just celebrate the day's work every day, every afternoon, every evening. Like, just be like, we did things today. Let's toast. Let's toast our milestones. So anything that you can celebrate, old, new, this or that, like just get into the frequency and mindset of celebration. Borage also says, well, what else could you get excited about? Freely give and freely receive. Freely give and freely receive. Now that to me is meaningful because I am more deliberately and consciously and intentfully getting into that unconditional giving, and then I will be able to receive more freely as well. I mean, I'm really not a good receiver. That is absolutely obvious to myself and others. Yeah, but so it's like, don't just give, also receive. Don't just receive, but also give. Freely receive. Really start to get excited about that freedom that entails when you open up the gates of in and out and receiving and giving and receiving. You know, it really could be a massive change in energy flow, and that is something to get excited about. And Borage also says, let your heart be comforted by the company of friends. So what can I be excited about? Hanging out with friends. I mean, that to me kind of cracks me up because like I have like zero desire right now to be with anyone or around anybody or like even talk to anybody, and text messages, I have them off. Like I'm just enough, right? So that's kind of interesting to me that this card would come in, because it's like, well, you know, like you probably do need friends more than you realize. So why don't you get excited about maybe having some friendships that you enjoy and people who want to celebrate with you, and you want to celebrate their milestones with them. So yeah, we are looking at a table. It's covered with borage flowers. It's at the beach. I could maybe get excited about being at the beach and with warm air and warm sand and warm water. Oh my gosh. So this is the little girls in the Three of Water now gather for a celebration of their maturity. Bouquets of purple and white flowers adorn the table. A clay goddess in a long white gown raises a toast to the women and their lasting friendship. So gathering with beloveds lifts the spirits. Treasure friendship and celebrate community. Honor your connection by expressing how much your friends mean to you. Offer what you can to support them on their life paths. Sharing nourishes the soul. Yeah, so I can feel my judgmental bitch today, of course, because it's a tarot day and she feels welcome here. She feels welcome here. So welcome, JB. I'm glad you're still with us. Yeah, like I just totally feel my JB being like, I'm so sick of my friends. Right? It's like, but then like I feel my wiser me saying, yeah, and your annoyance that you feel with everyone and everything is part of the reason why you lost your vitality or you poisoned yourself with that negativity. It is truly hard being the type of weird combination of personality that I am. Because on one hand, I'm very outgoing and open and loving in a way. But then on the other hand, I am like such a hermit, truly. Like, you just don't realize it because, you know, I'm boisterous at times. But like, there is a part of me that struggles with, tolerating anyone being in my space. So that's why like the JB inside of me is like calling bullshit on borage. But anyways, sharing nourishes the soul and offering what you can to support people on their path. So yeah, what can I be excited about? Well, coming back to my podcast and sharing in this way does excite me. I'm grateful to have my voice back, right? I'm excited to be back. I'm excited to be like borage. Borage is a continuously flowering plant that encourages a long-lasting relationship with our pollinating friends, teaching us to give freely without expecting anything in return. All right, well, that is basically my podcast. I'm the fucking flower. You're the little pollinator. You come in, you get what you need, and you leave, and you don't give me anything. Like, truly. But yet, I enjoy being the flower. And, you know, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I don't need you. I'll drop my seeds, you know. But yeah, no, the flower does need the pollinators. We know that. You know, and just the enjoyment of sharing what you do have to give. It literally does, it would kill me not to have a project where I am sharing. I mean, I'll always have one. I'll have to in one shape, way, or another. Like that's just the way I am. So I might as well get excited about the idea that I could give freely without expecting anything in return. There's my personal thing. Because that expectation that I have held of thinking that I should get something back, of thinking that, I should be supported, of thinking that it should be a two-way street, that has poisoned me. That has almost ruined me. Literally, I've almost ruined myself with thinking that I should give with getting and expecting something in return. If I'm going to survive on this planet, I have to take this advice and get excited about it. Just give because it feels good to give. Just express because I must. That's what literally keeps life force flowing through me. It's the only thing keeping this corpse alive right now. Like literally. And I just have to find the excitement and the freedom of finally letting that egoic illusion go of expecting anything in return. I don't want anything. And maybe that's why, like, when people try to give to me or be nice to me right now, like, it does annoy me right now. And I think it's because, like, I almost need to detach 100%. Like truly. Just for the sake of stepping in to like an unconditionally giving role. Now, drinks made with borage flowers lighten the mood, inspire a courageous heart, let old tensions be dissolved and replaced with love. Embrace a carefree attitude and watch your joy expand. So what can you be excited about? Being more light, being more courageous, letting old shit die, letting the old tensions dissolve, replacing all that old bullshit with love to the point where you don't even really remember the old tension because you're so drunk on love, right? You're so intoxicated with just feeling connected and good. It helps you be carefree. It helps you be joyful. And that helps with your personal expansion. So what can you be excited about? Expansion into joy. All right, moving on to our second question. How can I feel more vitality in my body? I would like to have more energy. I had a burst Saturday. Sunday I still had pretty decent energy. Yesterday I was tired a little bit. Oh yeah, absolutely. So I would love like more consistent vitality. I mean, I get a lot done every day, whether I have the energy to do it or not. But I love feeling vitality. I would love feeling like strong again, energetic again, able to do all that and more, you know? All right, so how can I feel more vitality in my body? Which herb would like to come in to guide me, to guide us? How can I feel more vitality in my body? How can I feel more vitality in my body? Okay, here we go. One up in my hand again. I appreciate the clarity. Okay, we've got the 8 of water with valerian. Interesting. So we have the 6 of water and the 8 of water. Now, what's so beautiful to me, because this Feel Better and Be Well, it's blue. It's on like a close-up picture of denim. So it just looks like blue texture in the background. It's blue and white. And so far, both of our cards are definitely blue and white. They're water cards. So how can I feel more vitality in my body? 8 of water with valerian coming in. Now, valerian has that message of herbal message of calming down and sleeping good. And so, you know, in a lot of ways, if you have been sick, you need to rest. Like, the only way for you to have vitality during the day is if you are sleeping good at night, right? So how can I feel more vitality in my body? Making sure that I'm resting and relaxing enough. The 8s are all about roots, tenacity, empowerment. These are herbal roots that go deep into the earth. So I have a yogi tea with valerian, and sometimes I think of it, it's like the bedtime tea or blend. And I don't always reach for it because sometimes valerian keeps me awake. So I never know, like, I don't know, like if I just drink a little bit, maybe. But like if I had to definitely get up in the morning, I wouldn't drink that tea. It always seems like a gamble to me, you know? Let's see what the 8 of water says though. How can I feel more vitality in my body? Valerian says, seek the depths of rest. The Dalai Lama says, sleep is the best meditation. And the 8 of water says, yes, relax, recover, recuperate. So here, our human mind is expecting an herb that's like, go, go, go. Like, oh, what do I need? Like ashwagandha, guarana, like black tea. Like, how do I, And, our advice is, listen, you don't need to put more gas in the tank. Like, you do, but not in the way of, like, going more. Like, the way you need to restore that vitality right now is through rest and relaxing and meditating. And even if you're not sleeping, if you're just making sure that, like, you're giving your body enough downtime. Like, when I was sick, like, I could only sleep so much, and then, the other times I just laid there and breathed, and rested, even if you couldn't sleep. So I really feel like it's like, listen, if you want to bring that energy in, you've got to make meditation super prioritized these days. It's important for you. It's important for you to consciously be bringing in oxygen to your body, to be bringing in rest, to be bringing in, whatever it is that you need to relax, recover, and recuperate. Seek the depths of rest. Sit down more, like just chill out a bit. Love your bed, right? Love your resting space. This is an oceanside room. It's glowing with soft light. There is a bouquet near a warm pot of valerian root tea. So there's these white valerian star-shaped flowers. They're just kind of falling off onto the floor here and there. The tea pot is steaming. The teacup is steaming. Steam rises to meet moonbeams on the water. The full moon shines through a small window, illuminating the mountains beyond. So let's see here. The moon's in the first quarter, according to my phone. The moon's in Pisces today, so got some fish. Got some fish. The sun's in Sagittarius. All right. Anyways, exhaustion. Valerian wants to talk about exhaustion. Yeah, have you lost your zest? Feel zapped? Exhaustion makes the simplest things feel insurmountable. You may be overextended and weary. Do you need to step away from commitments? Invite time for retreat, like the calming energy of this sanctuary. Pull back from it all. Be still and recuperate. Valerian is a valuable tea for those who struggle to rest and relax. If a lack of control over a situation has led to constant anxiety, invite sleep and consult the dream time. Valerian is a pungent medicine. Slowing down may not be a pleasant experience at first, but it is the only way to become strong again. So the question was, how can I feel more vitality in my body, right? And Valerian is saying slowing down is the only way to become strong again. Like, if you want vitality, you better slow your ass down now. Because if you just keep on trying to go, like, listen to my throat. If I just keep on pushing at the speed that I was going on, I'm not going to be able to restore my vitality. I need to rest, recover, recuperate, meditate, and seek the depths of rest, right? And even if I'm just laying there, allow myself to enter into that dimension of dream time, that, I can be guided enjoy myself in sort of like a half in, half out, state of being, and really just allow my body to reset. Yeah. Good advice. I mean, how can I feel more vitality in my body? Relax, recover, recuperate. So I'm sitting here looking at borage and valerian, and all I can hear is like the combining of their energies saying courageous resting. Like have the commitment and the courage and to be like, you know what, everybody, for the next hour, I'm going to go meditate, or just go do it. Like really make time. I look up at Fennel, the Fennel guy who's sending me to my room. Go up to your room and lay down. And so that's what I had to do yesterday. Like just even for like 7 minutes, lay flat. And then as soon as I did, I felt everything just, and then I got up and I kept on trucking. But like, you really do need to just be like, you know what? You feel that like tiredness setting in, lay down, right? Like, do you have to wait until you're like, like just lay down like right away. Like, you know what? I'm gonna lay down for 5 minutes and then turn it into 10. But like, just lay down until you feel that nudge to get up. And sometimes it just takes a couple minutes, but you need to lay flat. Get your feet up, get your head down, just get horizontal. Rest. But like borage is like courageous resting. Like really have the courage to be like, you know what I need right now to feel better and be well is to slow down and take it easy. And it's like even things that like you usually do feeling like anxious, go, like can you do them and be calm? Can you do them with a different energy? It might really serve you. All right, so our last question is, what can sustain me in a better feeling place? Like, all right, like I'll celebrate my accomplishments with borage. I'll get excited about this, new energy that I'm bringing in. I'll rest. Great, fine. I've been resting. I'll keep resting. All right, fine. Now what can sustain me in a better feeling place? I'm going to do my best to get into a better feeling place. What can sustain me? Because I don't want this better feeling to be fleeting. I want it to stay. I want it to be me. I want to be the better feeling state. So, last question. What can sustain me in a better feeling place? What do I need right now? What could help me to sustain this better feeling place? What can sustain me in a better feeling place? Off the bottom, it is the Emperor with hemlock. All right, interesting. Let's see what the Emperor has to say. He's number 4. The question is, what can sustain me in a better feeling place? And his answer is to build strong boundaries. A sturdy structure supports abundant growth. Own your authority. So we're looking at a square mandala on a wooden table. There's an 8-pointed star made of hemlock cones, like the tiny little hemlock cones. That forms a centerpiece. There are 4 small houses crafted of branches that grow out of the star, and there's sprigs of hemlock separated by yellow rose petals adorn the top and bottom. Hemlock cones and tips form an expansive rectangular framework around the piece. So I will take a picture of this, of course, and put it on my Instagram, Herb Oracle. Yeah, I can see how those are supposed to be houses. I didn't know that at first, but yeah. All right, so anyways, Hemlock says, what can sustain you in a better feeling place? Well, a strong foundation and a safe environment build a solid future. Hemlock is ideal for framing houses because it is a soft wood that toughens with age. Who can relate? And Hemlock says, listen, trust your boundaries. They may feel pliable at first, but they will strengthen over time. By creating the conditions for other plants to thrive, hemlock is an important part of a healthy ecosystem. Build a reliable scaffolding on which your sacred work can grow. Step into leadership with confidence. So, anyways, they say that you could, hemlock wants you to protect what's inside, right? Now, hemlock, not the poison hemlock, okay? This is the evergreen conifer tree. You can make a tea with the hemlock tree to support your body during intense creative or spiritual growth. I always just use the long pine needles for tea. I never really venture into hemlock too much, but maybe it's something for me to look into. I would definitely say what can sustain me in a better feeling place. I feel like definitely the Emperor is saying, listen, you really haven't nourished yourself proper. Like you need to start thinking more vitamins, nutrients, right? So you can embody the power of hemlock. Stand tall with your crown reaching to the sun and your roots firmly in the earth. And it's kind of like, listen, like sometimes like, that borage card made me feel like, geez, like, what's wrong with me for not wanting everybody in my space right now? But I feel like valerian and hemlock are saying, it's okay to not let the party into your bedroom. It's okay to maintain your boundaries. You're trying to fucking fix your foundation. Like you're trying to rebuild yourself. You're trying to get into a better feeling place and then be able to sustain it. And, the vitality has to come in through rest and recuperation because, dude, you got zapped hard. It's just not like, oh, I'm having an off day. Like, no, like I got fucked. Like literally, like November is gone pretty much. I have spent this entire month not well. And it's like that takes, you got to rebuild the foundation after you get rocked like that. You really do. And it's not just like one vitamin and one acidophilus that's going to get you back on track. Like I really need to get back to my old ways. Like go back to the stuff that helped me recover from when I had Lyme's or helped me recover after surgeries. Like you almost have to like treat yourself like whoa, like you were terminally ill for November. Like let's rebuild, and there's no rush to do that. We have to basically, everything, the tower fell. Now we have to clear away all this garbage, fix the foundation, make sure that it's good and solid. And yeah, like you need everybody out of the way so that you can test it out and make sure that it's good, and let it harden, let it strengthen, let it get more secure, let it get stronger. Then we can just rest in this safe place, recuperate, relax into who we truly are, celebrate the fact that we have allowed ourselves to do this. Get excited about feeling genuinely good again, right? Let the strength build. Let the vitality build. Let yourself feel better and better and better and be well. And what can sustain you, right? Owning your authority. Knowing that you know best what you need to do, right? Knowing that your structure is sturdy now. Knowing that you can actually handle some abundant growth. So sustain yourself with building strong boundaries. Yeah, and let them trust those boundaries. Trust them and maintain them. And yeah, let yourself get strengthened and toughen up with age. Like, we have that limited belief, devastatingly limiting belief, that we are going to dwindle with age, that we will be weakened with age. And Hemlock's saying, no, that's not the way it has to be. I mean, if that's what you want to think and believe, go ahead. But I promise you, you can be really soft right now and pliable, which is a blessing, because let's get into the shape, let's get into the direction, let's figure out where we are meant to be and how we are meant to be. Figure that out through your Valerian rest and your borage courage, right? And then toughen with age, right? Get more solid. Build the boundary, like where it's at. It serves you, it holds you, it helps you function. This is what you're gonna grow on. And your foundation, made of hemlock, will get stronger and stronger and stronger as you feel better and better and better. Step into your leadership with confidence, allowing your sacred work to grow, and feel better and be well. That's all you got to do. So I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of sad that the Emperor is not blue. He is golden and brown and green and yellow. So that's okay though. I love it because it's kind of like after all this blue, there is this light, there is this growth, there is this very strong foundation and structure. This star, there's like a little burst of, there's a lot of vertical energy throughout all of these cards. There's a little burst of needles up, to the north and down to the south, right? We need to offer our thanks up, just like the borage lady, the clay goddess on that table. Offer our thanks up, put our energy down into the earth, let us be sustained, just kind of like a tree, it's like go deep with Valerian, with those roots. Go deep into the earth, get your nourishment, get your support vertical, the earth, and up into spirit, up into source. Like, let that be what truly helps you feel better and be well. So anyways, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for pulling cards with me. You can always tag me in your readings if you do this one. I'd love to see it on Instagram. Much love and many thanks to the 6 of water, 8 of water, and the Emperor coming in today with these beautiful herbal friends, borage, valerian, and hemlock. Kind of a surpriser there. But anyways, hey, whatever it takes, feel better and be well.